Hey guys, Alex Martha here from the St George Queensland Reds. Welcome to our 8th Queensland Rugby Activities in Isolation session as part of the Move It Logan initiative. Each week, our Queensland Rugby Union development officers will take you through a series of rugby drills and challenges that you can do at home. So let's kick things off with Chloe and Mackay. Enjoy.
G'day, welcome back to your Move It Logan session. Chloe here with your pulse raiser and mobility. So let's get into it.
Hi, I'm KRIS Burton, your Game Development Officer for the Gold Coast. Today's activity is called Super Boot. The objective of today's game is putting your kicking skills in practice, trying to get as long as you can and as accurate as you can. As you can see, we're going to start from the white line here. We've got 6 balls each. The objective is you must kick the ball behind these white cones. You've got your yellow markers here, which is worth 3 points. If you land after the yellow, it's 3 points. If you land after the orange, it's 5 points. If you land after the white, it's 7 points. After the blue, right at the end, after the post, is 10. If you get it in that hole in the middle there, 30 points, straight up. The idea being you can go for a long kick if you want to go distance, but the rules are, when you kick the ball, it must go and land inside the area where the cones is. If the ball's kicked and it lands outside, it does not count. So what we're working on here is accuracy, focusing on the ball drop, follow through, keeping your head over your feet, following through, after the ball drop, following through, finishing after the ball, letting your leg and watching the ball fly straight. So, quick example, I'll come from this side. So, my objective at this point, I'm going to try and go for the post just for now. Focusing up tall, standing. Oh, very close, nearly got the post. Righto, so what we're going to do, we're going to have 6 balls each, get as many points as we can, then we're going to tally it up at the end, and that's round 1. Then we can go round 2, round 3, you can have as many as you want. The idea is the more effective you get at kicking and kicking it straight and long, the more accurate you will be in a game. Right, Jaden's going to hit it, kick us off. Nice kick. 3 points, just. So I'm going to go. I'm going to try for it. Oh, 5 points, right on the orange. That one went out. So no points for that one because it went out. Next one, I'm going to go left foot. Left foot. Nice and straight. Oh, it's a 5-pointer. 10 points for me. Go, Jaden. Remember, concentrate on the drop. Still got it there. Still 5 points. This time I'm going to try for the target. We'll see if we can kick it nice and low. Head over the ball, get to the target. Oh, very close, but only 3 points. Keep going. Remember to drop the ball, how we drop the ball. So hands on the side of the ball, dropping it down in front, following through, finishing after the ball. So this time I'm going to go even longer, try hit the crossbar. Oh, it's a terrible kick. Notice I dropped the ball on the inside, therefore it wasn't a good kick. Go, Jade. Oh, same one, drop there. Right, we got 2 kicks left. I've got 2 left, Jaden's got 1. A little bit off. One more kick, let's go. Remember to follow through. Where was your ball drop on that one? On the outside. Remember, we don't want the ball drop being on the outside, we want it over our feet, so when we're kicking through the ball. So in that instance, when he dropped the ball, he dropped it to the side, and his foot chased and went to get the ball on the outside. Righto, we'll go one more. Let's go crossbar. Whoa, it's close again. Righto, that would be the end of round 1. You count up your points, and then you reload the balls, come back. You can make a first round right foot, second round left foot. See how you go, mix it up. Let's see how well you can do it. Today's activity, what we're going to be working on is place kicks and drop kicks. So what I'm going to go through first is my philosophy on a place kick and how getting to start and getting used to kicking a place kick and kicking a ball off the ground. For those of you who may kick the soccer ball off the ground before, very similar, but it's about replicating that same action over and over again to get a good result. So to start with, because I'm right-footed, all I've done, I've made a nice little square here. As you can see, we're going to be using this blue cone as our tee for today. So nice and simple, we don't have to be looking at tees that are standing over any which way or sitting like this. Basically what we want is working on contact, the point of contact, so where our foot's going to be and how we follow through at the ball. What type of tee and what we use, we can't go into that until we get our contacts correct at the point of contact where we kick the ball. So before we even put a ball on the ground, nice and simple. I'm right-footed. I've got whether my ball's going to be here, facing you. We've got the little yellow square. I'm going to go 2 steps diagonally back to this corner. The reason for that, I just want a nice, simple run up, walk up to the point, because what we're going to focus on is our plant foot. So our plant foot is our foot that isn't making contact with the ball. So nice and simple. I've done 2 steps back. Coming in, my plant foot is the foot that lands beside the ball when you're doing a place kick. So the direction of this plant foot should be toes pointing towards the target. So as you can see, my target would be past where the camera is, so therefore my toe is pointing directly towards there. So once again, 2 steps back, coming in, soft plant foot, stop in that position there, similar to a punt, soft landing, leg back, ready to kick. This arm is out here, giving you balance, stability, and when you're kicking the ball, your arm comes through. So using the muscle chain all the way through as you're swinging, nice and straight. So once again, take my position. If I'm a left footer, I'll put it on this side. Kicking with my left foot, so therefore my right foot would be my plant foot. So in this case here, I'd go 1, 2 steps back, nice and simple, same. Remember, all we're working on is a simple contact on the ball. So 1, 2, plant foot, there. Follow through, but your plant foot is what we're worried about at the moment. Once again, nice and here, start jogging on the spot, on the spot, on the spot, coming in, plant foot. There's your position there, follow through. So I'll go back to the right foot. This time, instead of stopping at the point where we want here, what I'm wanting us to do now, swing our leg through, nice and tall, still nose over toes, nice and tall. Reason being, if you crouch down and you're going to kick through, your foot's going to hit the ground and it's very hard to get power when kicking through the ball. So we want to be nice and tall, up straight, nose over your toes. On the spot, coming through here, straight through, eyes straight towards the target. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to demonstrate that with the ball. We're going to set it up. Jaden's going to run it as well. So, right foot kicker, I'm going to set it up on the right hand side. Grab a ball for now. The objective, if we don't get it through the post, that's not our objective at the moment. Our objective, we're wanting to get good contact on the ball. Reason being good contact, we're wanting to hit this part of the foot, which is the hard part of your foot. So where you can feel the bone, foot is pointed all the time. Contact there, follow through. It's the contact we want on the ball. Don't worry about where it goes at the moment because we're focusing on the arrival and the contact. So ball standing up just to start with. 2 steps back to the corner on the diagonal. Nice and simple, like I said, just to start with, because we're only going a short run up, we're not expecting to kick a long way. We're working on the placement foot, plant foot, and the contact on the ball. So nice and simple jogging, come through. Well, that's one example. He went through. Jaden's going to have a crack now. Remember, we're not looking to necessarily get it through the post at the moment. What we're wanting is focusing on plant foot and follow through. So jogging on the spot, inside the square, here we go. Jumping up, kicking, following through. There we go, nice contact, good contact. Like I said, our objective isn't to get the goal at the moment, we're working on contact, following through. Jaden's going to go another one. Remember, getting that plant foot, nice, stable, arm out, following through, finishing after the ball. Go again, inside the square. Remember, follow through, finish after the ball. That time when he hit the ball, he hit it on his toes and went backwards. So we're wanting to hit the ball, come through, finishing on it. So I'll go another example here. Ball down, taking my position. So where your foot starts, so for example, if I'm kicking that way, if my foot is positioned beside the ball when I start, that's where you're wanting the foot to finish when you're making contact with the ball. So in this position here, my plant foot's right beside, facing where I want it to go. I take my 2 steps back, inside the square, nice and tall, following through, planting, following through. And it may go in the target, nearly, close, righto. So that's your goal kick. Drop kick, very similar, but we're dropping the ball into a position where we can execute the same follow through, plant foot, and follow through. So in this situation now, I'm going to kick one to Jaden just here. So same situation, if I'm right footed, I'm going to come slightly in at an angle. The ball's going to be hitting the ground close to where it would have been if it was a place kick. My delay will be that I'm hitting the ball just after it hits the ground. Just like the punt, very important is how you drop the ball. If you're dropping the ball on an angle, the ball will drop and go to the side, which makes it very hard to kick the ball. So just like the punt kick, the objective of this is to get a drop that is the same. So just like we did for the goal kick, with the approach, getting plant foot, working on the drop. Working on where the ball is going to drop, how you're going to be dropping it, nice and simple. So you can practice and see where the ball is going to drop. Once again, where the ball is going to drop, where your plant foot is, getting used to that drop, so when you're making the contact, the ball's going to go straight. So we're going to give that a few goes now. Now kicking away. So instead of having the marker there, because that's where the ball is going to be dropping now, I move the marker. We're still using the same square. 45-degree angle, still coming in. There's your drop. May go in the goal. Very close. We're looking for an extra to get it through the goal and get it into the target. Jane's going to have a go. So remember, nice and relaxed, standing up tall. There we go, nice drop. Good effort. We'll go again. So remember, if I'm right-footed, I've got to take my start from here. Come back on the 45. Nice and simple. Flowing in, soft on the leg. Oh, hit it a bit wide. Crossbar. We weren't doing the crossbar challenge yet, but that's another good game you can do as well. Go. Remember, what was important? What did we not get perfect that time? And how did the ball drop? So that time, when the ball dropped on the ground, because it dropped flat, the ball's hit flat and come back, which means he's hit it that way. Where when the ball's hitting the ground, you want it to hit flat like that. So then you're hitting it under, giving you that nice spin. We'll have one more go. Very important, keep your head down, eyes over toes when kicking it. So nice, follow through the ball. Was that in or out? Yeah, it was in, just. We'll go one more. Oh, where the ball was dropped on the inside. Righto, like I said before, there's another game you can play. It's called Crossbar Challenge. It's also a good one. A little hint, if you've got a crossbar to play to, or a bit of fun kicking it. That was a terrible one. We'll go one more. Follow through. See if we can hit the crossbar. Too far. Right, see how well you can go with your place kicks and drop kicks. Today's activity is what's called a kicking blast. The objective of a kicking blast is we're going to put the drop kicking and place kicking skills that we've learnt into practice and then put some time pressure on it. So what we've got in front of us here, we've got in the front row, we've got 3 place kicks, 3 drop kicks, with the place kicks being on the white with the ball set up already. The yellow is the ball's on the ground where they've got to pick it up and drop kick. Jaden's going to go first. He's going to demonstrate it for us. I'm going to time how long it takes him to do it. So for example, if he gets 3 out of 6 and does it in 35 seconds, then next time you do it, we're going to count down. He's got 35 seconds, but he's got to try and get more than 3 out of 6. So the objective is to get as many in as you can, as quick as you can, putting pressure on yourself, building pressure, which is the next level up, which is getting the time and counting down. But to start with, nice and simple, he's going to have those 6 kicks, 3 place kicks, 3 drop kicks, and we're going to time him. He can take as long as he wants, but the next time round when we do it, it's going to be a countdown. Righto. When you're ready, Jaden, take your time. Go. Nice, that's 1. Oh, just to the right, that's all right. And we're working on key points, back on the 45, follow through, a little bit of a slip there. Point to toe, that's a drop kick. Keep going, doing well. And stop, 44 seconds. So how many do we get on that one? 2 out of 6. So 2 out of 6, 44 seconds. So the next time Jaden does this activity, we're going to count the clock down from 44 seconds. And his objective is to get more than 2 out of 6. Therefore, building pressure, giving you time, you can adjust, making sure you're focusing on your run up, your approach, your plant foot, and then you follow through. Not only for your place kick, but for your drop kick. So what we're going to do now, in the same situation, I'm going to go through the ones I have here. Difference being, when we want to step it up another level, we're going to have 3 place kicks. The 3 drop kicks are going to be service. Jaden's going to pass me the ball like a halfback, so now I'm making it into a game situation. and then I'm going to kick a drop kick from those passes. Same thing applies. I take the time it takes me to do 6. Next time we do it, we're going to count it down, adding in the passing element. Righto, ready? So we've got a scrum half pass here to start with. Set, go. Oh, it's terrible. Focus, nice back. You want to be careful, got to be careful. 2, focus coming through. Plant foot. Oh, we've missed it. Didn't follow through, didn't follow through. One's gone over. 2 steps back, just like the drills we went through before. Nice and simple. Plant foot, follow through. Next one here, nice. Drop kick there, no one through. Plant foot, that's 2 steps to start with. Focusing on the follow through. Plant foot coming through. 50 seconds, I took it a little bit longer. A few bad kicks in there, but the idea is I know where I've got to learn for the next one. Focusing on my follow through, my plant. Let's see how well you can go.